Hello everybody, this is Dag. I hope you don't hear my dishwasher in the background here. So this is one of my older teams, and I thought I'd just revisit it a bit so I can have a fun battle, because I always have fun using this team, and it's probably entertaining to watch too. Now, I'm the only person I've ever seen lead with the Swoobat, and I think I found one of the perfect ways to do it. See, what I use is I give him max HP and max speed, a jolly nature, and I give it both the screens Endeavor and U-turn. He's holding a focus sash. Alright. And it works out fantastically. So this is one of the few major things that screwed up this entire battle for me. So I switched out to my Sceptile thinking, okay, he's definitely going to switch now. So I go for the Focus Blast thinking it'd be the most general coverage, but no, he doesn't. So it allows him to get the Ice Punch off on me, and if I didn't have that Reflect Up, it probably would have killed me. So I figured, okay, what the heck, I'll go for the Solar Beam. Because the way I'm using Sceptile here is I gave him a Power Herb. So in his Dream World ability, Unburdened, is fantastic. So now after using Power Herb, which gives me a free Solar Beam, not only that, it also pretty much doubles my speed. Well, not quite doubles, but my speed is incredibly high now. And his Arcanine here really screws me up. This thing is probably my downfall. I've had so many misplays against this Arcanine here. Overall, I'm going to say this was a fantastic battle. It kept me on the edge of my seat, and you'll see the result at the end of it. Okay, so I don't know why I just kind of kept Sceptile here. Well, the fact that I don't know why I risked it with anything. Now here's another misplay on my part. So I usually one of the strategies I have with him is I have Aqua Jet on him, so I can outspeed things and fool them. But for some reason, I know I definitely can't outspeed him because I already know he has extreme speed. So I could have and should have just bothered using Waterfall, which could have done a little extra damage to Metagross here. But in the end, it really didn't matter because I'm going to find myself switching anyway. I found his Metagross really wasn't much of a threat. He didn't get to do much to me anyway. Though all he really did was kill my Swoobat here, which I very cleverly named Mutant. Yes, so if you see anyone else with a Swoobat lead, please let me know, because I'd like to know if anyone else uses Swoobat. If you look up those competitive moveset guides, you always see Swoobat as like, he kind of sucks. Just try him as a special sweeper and don't use him. Yeah, so here, I very cleverly named my Dragonite Band, thinking people might think, oh, band. Well, he's trying to fool me. He definitely doesn't have a band, but he actually does have a band. So my Dragonite here is Choice Banded Adamant that leaves him with 600 some attack, which is an incredibly high number. So I was really confused with what his Gyarados was doing here. He's using Dragon Dance. And for some reason, he also decided to teach it Thunderbolt. We're just going to use it in a second here. Fortunately, Gyarados has crap special attack. I've never seen anyone actually try to use special attack with Gyarados, and that worked in my favor. And I got lucky for once and Stone Edge actually hit, because I've had terrible track record with Stone Edge and almost always misses for me. Alright, so Jolteon here, I didn't really think he was much of a threat, so I decided to send out my Miltank, and the purpose of Miltank on this team is to be bait, or rather the result of bait. As in Caracosta, one of its main weaknesses would be, its main weakness would be grass, so I figured someone will try to use a grass move against it. And in response to that, I'll switch to Miltank, and I gave him the Dream World ability, Sap Sipper, which really works in my favor, because there's actually been numerous occasions where I've swept their entire team with Miltank because they were stupid and managed to fall for that trick. Because no one actually uses Miltank. I'm the only person I've ever seen use Miltank. This team is filled with a bunch of oddities, I suppose. This is why it's one of my favorite teams to use, other than my other team with Altaria, one of my newer ones. Alright, so I knew I can definitely kill his Alakazam here, so I just went for the Aqua Jet, and it worked in my favor. Fantastic. And plus, it really didn't matter how much he boosted himself, because I would have killed myself, and I would have killed him. Anyway, why did I say kill myself? I don't know. So Jolteon, I really didn't see much of a future involving Caracosta anymore, so I figured I'd just kind of see how much damage I can do with the Aqua Jet and fodder him away, which I guess that I was expecting to do a lot more damage, because Jolteon is pretty frail, but then also to take in consideration the fact that Aqua Jet really only has 40 power. Now, okay, so back to my choice banded Dragonite. So now I have a fresh choice of moves here. So I went for the extreme speed, figuring that would definitely kill it. 602 attack, 90 power. Would definitely obliterate this Jolteon here. Alright, and then now back to my Wolfsbane here. And this Arcanine really screws me over. And you're going to see why in the end here. So I figured, okay, I'll try extreme speed again. And now, this is where I could have won the fight right here. Because what we're at the current standings, our speeds are exactly the same. But I outsped him that time. Or, no, they're not exactly the same. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know why he used Flare Blitz the first time. But he figured he'd try to whittle me down a bit. And he must have predicted that he would have survived my extreme speed. Which I don't know how, because my attack is really high. I really expected that to do a lot more damage. But I guess not. And the fact that my extreme speed didn't kill him totally screwed me up. And also, this is probably the other thing that really screwed me up. I gave him that extra turn here to I sort of foddered Sceptile for absolutely no reason. So now I was stupid and I fell for the Stealth Rocks. It's just one of my weaknesses of this team. I don't have a spinner, whatever. So I used Fire Blast, hoping it would hit, and it did. So I managed to kill him, and then at the same time here, I get killed by my Life Orb. So if I wasn't stupid and killed Sceptile 3 seconds before this, I could have switched to Sceptile and ended up winning. But I didn't. So this battle ended in a tie. It's a close battle, and it was fun. Hope it was entertaining to watch. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.